Ladies and gentlemen, Lena's fantastic darlings. Now, guys, the Drew Barrymore talk show I don't really think is that great. I mean, it's good for sure. I love Drew Barrymore. We all love Drew Barrymore, but she's done some pretty phenomenal things like E.T. and Charlie's Angels, and like even like the movie. What was that movie? Driving in Cars with Boys or whatever. Like those are all great movies. But I found her talk show. I mean, her talk show isn't as good as I'd hoped, but I still watch it. I mean, I love her, but she's normally really awesome. But I think she'd easily do another gig that would be awesome. But for some reason, I guess I don't really like talk shows. But Wendy Williams, for some reason, interests me. I don't know why. Like Wendy Williams is probably the least. Well, she was very beautiful before. When she first got liposuction, she was very beautiful. But I find Wendy Williams doesn't look as good as like Drew Barrymore. But and even Ellen. I mean, Ellen's very thin, so I do like that look. But I find their talk shows are less interesting than Wendy Williams, even though well, Wendy Williams, like I said, Wendy Williams was very beautiful. But Wendy Williams still looks good. Don't get me wrong, but I just find like compared to Drew Barrymore, like Drew Barrymore's really pretty. But the thing I like about Drew Barrymore, she's never had plastic surgery, so that's kind of interesting to me. I do like that. She's never done that because it's really hard. I'm sure it's very difficult for a woman in Hollywood not to do that. I mean, I'm sure they all feel like they have to. I mean, I just find that women in Hollywood tend to get that done. Even the people you don't even know and you can't tell, um, you wouldn't be able to tell with a lot of them, but I'm sure they all get it done. So, it's kind of like, well, Drew Barrymore doesn't, and it's kind of nice. You really like that. I mean, there are a lot of people that do plastic surgery, so maybe they don't think that's cool about her, but I think that's awesome because I don't do plastic surgery, so I love that about her. I'm sure there's lots of stars that don't have plastic surgery, but I just find that's really fascinating. I really like that. Anyway, clean this up, and bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you. You have just been blown away. All right, bye, guys.